Ben, Ben.
Tom, Tom, Tom.
Ben, Ben.
Tom and Ben.
Amazing. Willkommen, everybody. Willkommen.
Willkommen. You willkommen.
Yep. That's what they say.
I don't make the rules. Tom said it.
It cost me $50 an hour, but love having that shouted at me. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I am doing good. Question for you both. I'm getting my nephew something for Christmas. What would you say is a good starter set for a 10-year-old?
Warlord Titan.
Yeah.
Because then you can have it.
And it's the same size as them. So that's
Yeah.
fun, right?
Oh, it's like a friend.
Yeah. It's like a big cuddly friend that you can't cuddle too hard
No.
or it breaks. Where are the stuff? I mean, it depends if they like fantasy or sci-fi. I'm just going to assume 40k. This one's pretty good because it comes with the clippers and the models don't need glue, and you get a paintbrush and some basic colors. Like, this is a really good way to go. Do you hate this, or do you like this? You build a model, you paint a model, you play a tiny game, and also, even if they're not into it, it's not a avalanche of stuff.
Yeah.
It's enough to get a taste.
Yeah, like a good starting point. Sure.
Because otherwise, you'll have to buy a box of guys and 5 or 6 paints and some clippers. Like, you'll end up spending far more than this.
Oh, on extra bits, because I think that's only £25 more, and you get
a bigger army, but you don't get the clippers and the brushes and the paints and all that kind of stuff. It depends how much of a complete starter they are,
Yeah, that's fair. Very fair. Yeah, I think Ben's right. I agree. I second this.
Or do they still do the one that's literally just 3 dudes and 3 paints for 10 quid? I don't know if they make that anymore.
I don't know.
Do you know the one I mean?
I remember when it used to be a thing.
Maybe they've stopped those.
Yeah, I guess it had to be a little bit bigger. There is a second page, but unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, don't start here.
The Avenging Sun. There you go, 10-year-old. I got you a book.
I got you book 8 of Gaunt's Ghosts.
Wow. Okay.
I think there's an even smaller one of this, but I don't know where it is. I feel like just something that has just a few paints and a few models.
What's that? Start here. Buy these.
Ghost Boat.
Ghost Boat is cool.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a starting point.
The Tibia Mariner. Very sweet. Very nice. Love a Ghost Boat. Wow. I'll just get your nephew the Malign Sorceries.
Oh, yeah. Sure. You don't need troops to play a game. Just have the Umbral Pendulum.
Just Wizard Wars. God, it looks a bit like this is actually a very competitive army of fucking Dreamblade.
It really does, doesn't it? This is the tournament elite standard of Dreamblade.
Actually, it's a very efficient Dreamblade force. I see you've gone for the 3 sets of living manacles. Wow.
Oh, that Knife Storm's kind of fun.
Knife Storm.
I mean, as stupid as they are, I do kind of like the endless spells.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a different thing to paint for your armies, and it's totally different change of pace. You can do something a bit wacky.
Yeah.
And it's way more fun than just going, I purple sun you. Being able to just go, wah. Way cooler. I don't know, what would the 40k equivalent of these be? I guess it's the same, right?
Yeah, it'd just be like psychic powers, but just stay in play. Oh, or, Vortex Grenade.
Oh, yeah, they did do one of those. Do you remember? It was like a half a sphere.
The metal half sphere.
Yeah. It was a bit boring compared to these, though, right?
Yeah, these are way more fun. But yeah, I think one of those, sets.
I think,
right?
Yeah, you've definitely, because you need some paints. That's sort of how you start, right? Or you build your own starter set, right? You go to a non-Games Workshop to get paints for half the price. You get 3 or 4 of those. And then you get them a box of 5, whatever they think is cool. And you build your own little starter pack.
I think that'd probably work. Orbital bombardment, just flip the table. You savage. So what else is going on?
What else is
in
going
the wild world of Warhammies?
There's this guy who I pretty think is pretty cool, actually. New Thousand Sun Librarian. He works in 30k or 40k, to be honest.
Does a ghost?
There was a ghost. Ignoring it. So it doesn't, if we pay more attention to it, it will do it more.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is how ghosts work. He's fine. Looks like a Thousand Sun.
Yeah, but he's like a slightly less chaosy Thousand Sun guy, right? Like if you were doing like Loyalist Thousand Suns and you didn't want all the chaos weirdness. But why would you? When are you going to have the one summoning a little baby screamer?
It's way more cool. But he's... Instead of the Imperial Eagle, he's got a...
Scarab with angel wings.
Yeah. Is a cool bit of iconography. But those guys do roll poop around, right?
Does that mean they're insinuating that this guy's head is a ball of poop?
No. Because they push it backwards, right? They push their back legs.
Okay, so his junk is a ball of poop.
His junk is a ball of poop. Or it is ready to push the poop out. It's like a sign of good gut health.
Big full tummy.
The sigil pushes the poop away.
Anyway, I think he's cool. I like him a lot. If I was doing Thousand Suns, I would probably get him.
Yeah, I like him. I don't hate it. He's pretty good.
It's a shame they got the real raw deal in the rules of 30k.
Yeah.
They are, like, because my the friend who I played with the most, he did Thousand Suns, and honestly, they felt like it was a negative trait. Do you know what I mean? Like, they'd be better off with no special rule.
They can cast fireballs, fire pits, but they just might die when they do it.
Yeah, like the proper character wizards can cast cool spells, but the regular squads can cast like minor spells, but 40% of the time they kill themselves, and the 60% of the time the spell goes off, it is much, much worse than the equivalent of losing 2 or 3 guys.
Right,
what I mean?
okay.
Like, it's high risk, low reward.
Okay, that's not how that should be working out.
No, so you're honestly just better off not casting spells with your units, and then your army has no special rule.
I think I watched the battle report of when the new Horus Heresy came out, and it was Thousand Suns versus Space Wolves, and they'd really gone heavy into like putting down the templates or whatever, the firestorms,
fire pits, yeah.
And whoever was casting, they'd lost, I don't know, I'm just going to make up a number, 25% of their casters. And then the Space Wolf players was like, well, you haven't advanced into no man's land. I'm not going to go onto your fire spells, so I'm just not going to really do anything this turn. And you've lost a load of points.
You've killed half your army.
You've killed a lode of your models. Yeah. I've not done anything. I don't really have anything at range.
Yeah.
But why would I walk into this? Because if you do it again...
you're going to lose another 20% of your army.
And if you don't, I will move in and charge you. So I don't see why would we
no
take part in this game that you're playing.
Also, there's an item that any army can take, any librarian. If you take a librarian in your army, you can spend like 20 points for a psychic hood. And now any enemy wizards who cast spells within 24 inches of your librarian get like, I forget what it is, but it's something like they have to roll an extra dice or they fail on a higher double. It basically means there's like a 30% increased chance of fucking up your psychic spells.
Oh, geez. Wow, that's cheap.
If you stick him in the middle, it affects their entire army.
Oh, God.
And you're just like, yeah, I've spent 25 points to make you kill twice as many of your guys.
Wow, that's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's real dumb.
Oof. Sad times.
Yeah. So, like, I did offer, like, I said, like, after the battle, like, next time we play, shall I just not use my Legion special rule to, like, even this out?
Yeah.
Because you basically don't have one.
Yeah, when yours is just a negative for your army. Bad times.